Before we get into the video, I want to give a quick thank you to A7 and Powerlifting America for putting on this meet. Events like this take a lot of work behind the scenes, and it gave lifters a platform to compete, showcase their strength, and represent the sport the right way.
In this video, you'll see I competed in Age Division Nationals 2026 Powerlifting America. I got to meet a lot of good people. This is Jamie Velasquez, Ross LaPala, and Anthony Perkins, AJ. Great individuals. There was more out there that I got a chance to meet. Will Ball, David Ricks. The powerlifting community is great. If you think you're not ready to compete, you should compete. I just jumped in there my first year. That was back in 2023, and it was first year even trying to do compound exercises. I just said, hey, I'm gonna get into a powerlifting meet. It becomes something different. It literally, you'll evolve and you change, things change. And that's why I recommend just get into something in the gym. Don't just lift weights for no apparent reason. If you care about your health, you wanna move better, let's do it. Lift and move with intent. What happened? The training didn't go that well. Block 3, I strained my quad tendon. Strained that, so we had to make proper adjustments, right? The goal was to hit 4 reds. 496 pounds is what I wanted originally. I had to make the adjustment. We opened with 413 pounds, second attempt was 440, and the third attempt was supposed to be 462 pounds. Well, I popped my back on the 440. That was the second attempt. You can actually look at my face, you can see I was in pain. So the second I went on ahead and completed the squat, got the lift, I went in the back and I was pretty down. Well, I got fired up and I said, you know what, I'm gonna go for the third attempt anyway because I flew all the way out there to Texas from Vegas. I'm not gonna just let that go away. I went for it, third attempt, but my body prevented me from hitting depth like I wanted to. It was the first squat ever that I've ever been called for depth. I'm always hitting depth in my squats. However, trying to hit depth and be safe at the same time, I missed it. That's fine. I was discouraged though. When I went in the back, I wanted to completely just walk away from the meet. Jamie Velasquez came up and said, dude, you gotta at least put 1 red for bench. You gotta try bench. My coach said the same thing. Coach MJ was like, you've got to just try bench. So I did. I went on ahead and I tried bench press in the back, warmed up, realized that I was still able to bench. However, I still felt some discomfort. I missed my second attempt, which was 319 pounds. I was supposed to smoke that. And I could see that it was the downward motion, and that's where, I got called on, was for the downward motion. That's okay, it's understandable. I would learn from it. Third attempt, I learned from Jamie Velasquez that don't scratch it, because then you rush the other lifters, because they'll skip me and then they make their rest period shorter. So I went on ahead and I put my third as the same attempt, allowed that minute to play out, giving the other gentlemen some rest. It's a powerlifting community, we're all brothers. To where they were able to get their time to rest and they can move on. We moved on to deadlift. I just want to say thank you to Ross LaPala's wife. She actually gave me some good tips on how to get my hips, back into it and get my back feeling a little better. Also, AJ, he had a handler that was with him that also helped with my back flaring up. It was to the point where I kind of got strong enough to where I was like, okay, let me try some deadlift, right? So I figured, I was like, okay, as long as I hold a solid brace and brace really good, I should be able to pull deadlift. So I went on ahead, warmed up for deadlift, and I was just amazed on my opener how I was able to just not feel as much pain. Well, I got to the point where 600 is what I really wanted in deadlift coming out there. And flying all the way out there just for this to happen with your back just messing up in the meet, things just weren't going right. In here, you can become your worst enemy. And that's what was kind of happening to me. I went on ahead and I was able to pull 600 pounds. And trust me, I was beyond excited. We went for the third attempt. It wasn't there. I just want to say in the end, things don't always go as planned. You have to take your training, take what you honestly know and apply it. Don't just know it. Do something with it. Don't overwhelm yourself with all these fake thoughts of the future. Let's just focus on what you can do today. Teleport strength. Before you know it, you'll be there. Peace.
If you are new to the gym or are thinking of starting a fitness journey, visit teleportstrength.com and sign up today.
Teleport Strength. Before you know it, you'll be there.